Hello children, how are you? Now we are going to start with the second video of the lesson, that is conflict with the Mughal. First, let's recap what we have studied in the first video. In first video, we had taken information about Shaiste Khan's invasion. In that, we have studied that how Shivaji Maharaj tried to kill Shaiste Khan, but unfortunately he escaped from the attack of Shivaji Maharaj and he lost his fingers. Afterwards, to secure the losses due to the attack of Shaiste Khan, Shivaji Maharaj decided to take a good loss of Maharashtra or Swaraj from the campaign of Surat. Then we had taken information about the Jai Singh's invasion, how Shivaji Maharaj visited Agra, how he got arrested, and how he escaped himself from the control of Aurangzeb. These points we have studied in detail in the last lesson. Let's take information about some more points in this video. We are going to study on the offensive against Mughals. Then we are going to take information about the coronation ceremony of Shivaji Maharaj and how Shivaji Maharaj decided with the campaign of the south. Let's take information about the offensive, how Shivaji Maharaj was offensive against the Mughals. After returning from Agra, Shivaji Maharaj did not want any conflict with Mughals, but he prepared comprehensive plan to recapture the forts and territories given to the Mughals by the Treaty of Purandar. If you remember, we had a talk on the Treaty of Purandar. That time Shivaji Maharaj gave 23 precious forts to the Mughals. So Shivaji Maharaj was making a plan that how he can take that forts back from the control of Mughal. He sent a well-equipped army to capture the forts. The Mughals were destabilized by Maharaj invading the territories in Deccan under their control. He recaptured several forts such as Sinhagad, Purandar, then Lohagad, Mahuli, Karnala, and Rohida. Shivaji Maharaj attacked Surat for the second time and on way back defeated Mughal Sardar Daulat Khan at Wani Dindori in Nashik district. Shivaji Maharaj was successful in the offensives with the help of many Sardar against Mughals. He captured as many as total 27 forts within 4 months of a time. Shivaji Maharaj recaptured some of the precious forts like Sinhagad, Purandar, Lohagad, Mahuli, Karnala, and Rohida. Simultaneously, Shivaji Maharaj attacked Surat also, and he defeated Sardar Daulat Khan at Wani Dindori in Nasik district. So Shivaji Maharaj captured total 27 forts within the 4 months of a time. Let's take information about the coronation ceremony of Shivaji Maharaj. Now Shivaji Maharaj had properly established Swaraj. Now it is the wish of each and every common people, even it was a wish of his mother Jizabai, that Shivaji Maharaj should coronated himself as a king of a Maratha. With a view to gain general recognition to Swaraj as a sovereign independent state, Shivaji Maharaj coronated himself on 6th June 1674 at Raigad. Gaga Bhatta formally crowned Shivaji Maharaj and thereby he became Chhatrapati of Swaraj. To celebrate the occasion, Rajyabhishek Shaka, the coronation era, was started. Special coins, which were known as a horn of gold and shivrai and copper, were minted. Rajya Vyavahar Kosh, showing Sanskrit alternative for a Persian words, was prepared on the occasion of a coronation. The coronation of Shivaji Maharaj was a revolutionary event in the history of medieval India. It was one of the historical moments. Okay, each and every common man and women have participated or formerly attended the coronation ceremony of Shivaji Maharaj, Gaga Bhatta was a special Pandit called and he coronated himself, okay, on the day 6th June 1674. Special coins were minted which were known as a horn. Horn was made up of gold coins. Rajya Vyavhar Kosh showing the Sanskrit alternative of Persian word were prepared on the occasion of a coronation. The coronation of Shivaji Maharaj is one of the revolutionary events in the history of medieval India. Along with Vedic ritual, Tantric ritual, coronation was performed on 24th September 1674 by Gosavi of Nishchalpuri. So, coronation ceremony took place on 24th September 1674. So, it was one of the dream came true of Shivaji Maharaj under the guidance of his mother Rajmata Jizabai, all his guru Dadoji Kondev, all of them were present in the coronation ceremony. After coronation ceremony, Shivaji Maharaj decided to start with the campaign of the South. In October 1677, Shivaji Maharaj entered into treaty of friendship with Qutub Shah of Govalkonda. Again, Shivaji Maharaj decided to make a treaty which is known as a treaty of a friendship with Qutub Shah of Govalkonda. He won Bangalore, Hoskote in Karnataka, Jinji and Vellore forts in Tamil Nadu, and some territories of Adil Shah. He appointed Raghunath Narayan Hanmante as a chief administrator. However, he failed to enlist cooperation of his half brother or a step brother Vyankoji. He did not get cooperation from Vyankoji, ruler of Tanjavur, in the work of Swaraj. He annexed fort of Jinji in Tamil Nadu, which proved of a great importance when he had to leave Maharashtra for safety reason. And during all this working, Shivaji Maharaj did not care for his health, and due to his illness, Shivaji Maharaj passed away at Raigarh Fort on 3rd April 1680. Very short span of his life, he established Swaraj. He taught good lesson to all his enemies, okay, and he established Swaraj, one of the proper establishment of Marathas. And in this way, Shivaji Maharaj left this world on 3rd April 1680. So, children, this is all about Shivaji Maharaj, how he established Swaraj, which forts he had taken under his control. Everything we have studied in detail. In the coronation ceremony, we have studied. Then, campaign of the South, we have studied. After this, I am going to give you a small assignment. Before that, let's take information or let's recap some points what we have studied in this lesson. I will just tell you the points so it will be easy for you to understand. First point we have studied in the last video, that is the Shaiste Khan's invasion. Then we had taken information about the Surat campaign, Jai Singh's invasion, Agra visit, and how Shivaji Maharaj escaped himself from Agra. On the offensive against the Mughals, we have taken information about that. Then in detail we had taken information about the coronation ceremony of Shivaji Maharaj, who were the Pandit who came in to do the coronation ceremony of Shivaji Maharaj. What was the purpose of coronation ceremony? Why Shivaji Maharaj had coronated himself as a king of Maratha? That we had taken information in detail, and at the end we had taken information about the campaign of South. Okay, why Shivaji Maharaj made the treaty, friendship treaty with Qutub Shah of Govalkonda. Okay, then he won Bangalore, Oscott in Karnataka, Jinji, Velora forts, Tamil Nadu, okay, and some of the territories of Adil Shah. But however, he did not get proper cooperation from his stepbrother Vyankuji, and afterwards he annexed fort of Jinji in Tamil Nadu. And due to all these busy activities for the establishment of Swaraj, Shivaji Maharaj neglected his health, and in his illness he passed away on 3rd April 1680. After these children, I am going to give you the assignment which you are going to write in your classwork notebook. Till that time, thank you. Take care of yourself. Stay home. Stay happy.